Hey everybody, Adam the Cartoon Guy here doing another review of a spooky Halloween cartoon. This time it's going to be covering another 90s classic as well as another favorite of mine, Hey Arnold. And the episode in question is Season 2, Episode 20, Arnold's Halloween. So let's get started. Hit it. So the plot of the episode is it's Halloween time, and Arnold and Gerald cook up a great scary Halloween trick to freak out Arnold's grandparents and the boarders during a Halloween party at the boarding house after being inspired by watching The Z-Files, an X-Files parody with the next show, UFOs Tonight, with its host, Douglas Kane, who's an amazing parody of Orson Welles with his voice, got all the boarders' attention during one of his alien rants. Meanwhile, at Helga's house, Helga's dad, Big Bob Bataki, is playing cards with the mailman Harvey and Mr. Green the Butcher, while they're also watching the Douglas Kane show, with Big Bob being a true alien believer, even claiming to have encountered them once. So the next day, Arnold and the whole gang are chilling together at the vacant lot, discussing their Halloween plans, and they all decide to go as aliens for Halloween, since all the parents have alien fever apparently, with Arnold and Gerald bowing out since they're planning their Halloween prank, and they tell Helga and the rest of the gang to swing by the boarding house during the party to perfectly punctuate their planned joke. So anyway, the night of Halloween hits, and during the Halloween party at the boarding house, Arnold and Gerald on the roof hijack the radio downstairs at the party, pretending to be news anchor people reporting that aliens have landed and are invading the city and coming towards the boarding house on their street, which succeeds in putting everyone on edge in the boarding house, and it was timed just right when Helga and the gang, dressed as aliens, arrive at the door, scaring the piss out of everyone, which leads to the kids running for their lives as they're being chased down by a bunch of scared and pissed off boarders like something out of a Frankenstein movie. Now, if that wasn't enough, Arnold and Gerald's radio broadcast was accidentally picked up by none other than Douglas Kane, or one of his people, who played it for the entire city, which starts a citywide panic and rioting. This all happening at the same time. Big Bob is hearing this on TV, so he starts gearing up militia style, and he starts recruiting his boys to start a resistance movement against the aliens. For starters, they go to blow up the water tower, which Gerald and Arnold and Stinky set up to look like a UFO with some Halloween lights. This leads to the final confrontation with Big Bob almost throttling fucking Helga, who he thinks is the alien leader, and Arnold desperately trying to tell him to calm the fuck down and that it's a misunderstanding. The water tower ends up getting blown sky high, spraying everybody with water and removing the permanent latex Harold's dumbass got for their alien makeup and costumes, which is why they simply couldn't just remove it in front of the angry mob to show everyone that they're human and that was a joke. Now, with everyone revealed to be human and this is all a big hoax, everybody's calmed down and order is restored. Arnold and the gang, along with the parents and adults, go home, with Arnold's grandpa proud he and Gerald and Stinky pulled off such an amazing trick. That's the basic plot of the episode. Now I want to get into my thoughts. Right off the bat, I love the spooky vibes of the episode with the music and Halloween ambiance and the close-up of the jack-o'-lantern with the fall-colored leaves blowing in the breeze. Great way to set the mood. Then we got some Douglas Kane, the Orson Welles knockoff, that you could just tell this fucking guy loves the sound of his own voice, and he's just full of himself.
UFOs, flying saucers. They loom large in the imagination, but indeed, do they exist? We now know that this Earth is watched closely by intelligences greater than man's. We have scrutinized and studied this small, spinning fragment of solar driftwood. As your host and reporter and writer and producer, I will be your guide on your quest to make contact on UFO tonight.
We then get some great back and forth with the boarders, Ernie and Mr. Wynn, with them bitching back and forth on who gets to play Frankenstein for the party.
The custom committee report is as follow. Grandma will be a witch.
Like, that's a stretch.
Ernie will play the executioner.
Wait a minute. You said I was gonna be Frankenstein.
No, this year I play Frankenstein.
You and what army,
play
old man? You
Frankenstein,
told me
man.
last year you played a bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, I
you
played.
scoop
Let me
out.
play Frankenstein.
Don't you
I like
tell me
it.
that put a streak right? Yeah.
Let me, yes.
Sure they
This year.
do.
Notice how he didn't say monster. It's okay to call the monster Frankenstein, people. We know who you're referring to the vast majority of the time. So yeah, once again, fuck you people who do the whole, actually, Frankenstein isn't the monster's name, it's the doctor's. Shut the fuck up. We get it, you read the book, you're a highfalutin, high IQ individual, good for you. Now go get some fucking pussy or dick, then come get back to me. Anyway, at Helga's house, Big Bob is being his usual dickheaded self. I felt bad for Helga since her dad is a neglectful prick who always calls her Olga, her big sister's name, whenever she interacts with him, like in this episode.
Hi, Dad.
Quiet, Olga. I can't hear the TV.
It's Helga, Dad.
Whatever. Go sit down somewhere. I can't
Area
see.
51.
How many times is he gonna call me Olga? Does he think it's funny or something?
Meanwhile, Bob gets into this whole spiel about his alien encounter story with Harvey and Mr. Green while playing cards with them at his place. And I fucking love how Miriam, Big Bob's wife and Helga's mom, is just fed the fuck up with hearing that story.
I had a close encounter myself once.
Oh, Bob, please don't start.
Happened nearly 20 years ago.
If you listen closely in that audio clip, you can hear the glass of alcohol Miriam is having off screen since she's a depressed alcoholic. No, I didn't say that for comedic purposes to exaggerate. Those smoothies, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing air finger quotes. Smoothies she was always drinking and referring to throughout the show were actually booze, and the writers got away with portraying an alcoholic parent for the entire show's run on the show, which was intended for younger audiences. I tell you, cartoons back then were just built different, and I love how, as an adult now, I could see all the hidden adult moments and jokes and themes as subtext and whatever the fuck in these old shows. Helga's home life is fucking depressing when you stop and look at it. Asshole, neglectful dad, depressed alcoholic mom, bigger sister that's the golden child, and clear favorite. No wonder she was always pissed off for the majority of time. So jump to the next scene with Arnold and the gang chilling at the vacant lot discussing their group Halloween plans and group costume, and the stage is set for Helga and the other kids to show up at Arnold's boarding house during the party to punctuate the alien invasion radio joke.
But Helga, I wanted to go as pirates.
No, Vikings.
How about clowns? We're all going as aliens because the whole purpose of Halloween is to scare people and make them give you candy. Now here's the deal. Rhonda, Nadine, and Eugene get the silver fabric. Sick. You scrounge up some foil. We're gonna need lots and lots of foil. Harold, you get the face paint. Hey, football head and tall hair boy. You in or out?
Out. We've got something planned on Halloween night. Hey, what if you guys all come as aliens to my house? We're having a party.
Wait a minute. You're inviting the whole class over?
There'll be your alien invasion. It's perfect. If we time this right, we'll scare Grandpa and the boarders right out of their minds.
Fast forward to the night of the party, and Arnold's grandpa is fucking traumatizing trick-or-treaters by showing them worms and cockroaches in a bowl.
Oh, you all look so adorable. Why don't you help yourself to some worms and cockroaches? Happy Halloween!
Holy shit, the boarding house needs an exterminator. Anyway, Arnold and Gerald are on the roof and hijack the radio at the party downstairs, with Gerald doing an amazing disguised voice while reporting that aliens have landed and are coming down the boarding house's street.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring to you a special bulletin. A large saucer-like craft of unknown origin is reported to have landed on the outskirts of the ship.
Quiet, everyone. Quiet. quiet, everybody. Something's going on.
I repeat, there are reports of an alien spacecraft landing on the outskirts of the city. I'm at the scene where a small crowd has gathered around a scorched area where a saucer-like craft has landed. Wait! The top of the craft seems to be opening, unscrewing like a huge lid. Now it's opening, and something is coming out. Oh my! Several of them! Several with huge bulbous heads! I can hardly bear to look at them! They're so revolting!
This is a joke, right?
Unfortunately, Douglas Kane's assistant picks up the radio broadcast and reports it to Kane, who plays it all over the city, which causes citywide panic. I love when Grandpa tries to calm everyone at the party and we get the doorbell with Helga and the other kids dressed as aliens. They scare the shit out of Grandpa, who panics, and Ernie comes out of fucking nowhere with a mallet, ready to start caving these kids' skulls in.
It's just a door, you ninnies. Yes? Trick or treat! It's the aliens! They're here!
One side, Gramps.
Motherfucker woke up and chose violence. Speaking of which, we get back to Big Bob, who's been aching to just kill some fucking aliens, and he goes into his garage, right? And he pulls this blanket off this SUV, and it's just this fucking military type. I'm not sure if it's a fucking Jeep or whatever, but it's a military type of SUV that he's been saving for this exact situation of a fucking alien invasion. So he hops in that thing and gets his boys Harvey and Mr. Green, and they're just tearing through the fucking streets like a bat out of hell, swerving and narrowly avoiding hitting people in the streets since they're all over freaking the fuck out over this alien invasion. So Arnold and Gerald explain the situation to Arnold's grandpa, so they're going to rescue Helga and the rest of Arnold's friends before fucking Big Bob or the angry mob led by Ernie and Mr. Wynn straight up murder them. We get a funny interaction with Big Bob and the guys picking up Principal Warts, who plans on surrendering to the aliens and bribing them with gifts. He also has a great little dialogue to himself, alluding to the fact that he's willing to show the aliens to the kids, sacrificing them to save his own ass. Now, okay, I know Warts was always a prick, but damn, that's fucking cold-blooded. Anyway, Bob ends up threatening Warts to stop being a punk bitch and fight for humanity under the threat of fucking straight up killing him.
Chocolates, nylons? I don't get it, you little worm. You were gonna surrender to the aliens, weren't you?
No, I swear.
Yeah, well, listen and listen tight. Either you grow a spine pronto and join the fight for the human race, or I'll send you home to Mrs. Warts in a chocolate box.
I'm with you all the way. Go, humans, go! Go, humans, go! Fight, fight, fight!
Oh, just sit down and shut up.
Helga and the other kids run into Stinky near the water tower, and Stinky lets slip the whole misunderstanding due to the mob fucking chasing the kids all around. It's all because of the prank that Arnold and Gerald cooked up that Stinky personally helped them up with by setting up the water tower to make it look like a UFO. So Helga understandably flips the fuck out and starts beating the shit out of Stinky. So everyone ends up meeting at the water tower, including that pompous asshole Douglas Kane, who's reporting and practically breaking his arm, jerking himself off with the way he speaks about himself.
As the city below lies in darkness and ruin, I am obsessed by the fact that I may be the last living, award-winning reporter on Earth. As I bring you what may be my final report before the end of the human race, hilltop is gripped in eerie quiet.
So Bob, Harvey, and Mr. Green hooked up these beepers, which were rigged to explode around the water tower, thinking they're going to destroy the mothership. Did you hear that, people younger than me? Yeah, that's right, a beeper. You probably have no idea what the hell that is, and I'm not gonna explain since I would feel old as fuck doing so.
You ancient sack of shit, go back to the nursing home.
So anyway, Bob is manhandling Helga, thinking she's the alien leader, with Arnold trying to tell him to calm the fuck down and stop being a fucking idiot, and that it's actually Helga he's about to throttle practically. The water tower ends up getting blown sky high, drenching everyone and finally removing their alien disguises. off the kids and convincing everyone it's all a hoax and that they're all dumbasses. The kids go home happily with their parents, but not before Bob finally sticks it to that douchebag Douglas Kane by insulting him while he's live on the air.
As the whole wild affair is exposed as a ridiculous hoax, I can assure you that Douglas Kane
is a big, pompous windbag. Let's all go home and get some sleep. What do you say?
We get a final happy Halloween from Arnold's grandma, who somehow rewired the tower in a record fucking timing, might I add, with new Halloween lights to form a jack-o'-lantern as the episode comes to an end.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
Now, I love this episode. It's not only a classic Halloween watch for the family, it's one of the best episodes of Hey Arnold to really get into the autumn spirit of things, not counting their other non-Halloween horror episodes, which I plan on covering in the future because they're just fucking incredible. There's the Haunted Train, Wheezing Ed, the Headless Cabbie, Four-Eyed Jack, and my personal favorite, the Ghost Bride. Holy shit, I gotta cover that someday. That's basically a classic ghost story mixed with some slasher movie elements in a kid's show. Just incredible. As for Arnold's Halloween, I watch it every single year in October. It's one of my mandatory cartoon Halloween watches, and I have a lot. I'm gonna do one more 2-for-1 Halloween cartoon review for this month before I release my Halloween special on the 31st. And I'll reveal what it is very soon, so keep an eye out on my Insta and other social media shit I do to advertise myself. As for the ranking of this Halloween episode, I give it 4 jack-o'-lanterns out of 5. It's a great watch, it's fun for the whole family, it has good humor, great autumn atmosphere, and I really dig how the episode is a homage to the War of the Worlds radio panic that occurred back in 1938 with Orson Welles. Aliens are a great fun subject matter that me and my best friend Katie joke about a lot, so they have a special appeal to me whenever they're mixed with Halloween. Well guys, this is the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely check out Hey Arnold's Halloween. This has been Adam the Cartoon Guy, and I'll see you next episode.